welcome to the stream. I didn't know if I could stream this week. I've had a lot of family stuff happen, so I did post about it. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to stream today, but I'm going to try to stream a little bit today. Hopefully everyone's having a good evening. Today I'm just going to do some simple rigging because I got to finish this little ferry soon because I want the owner to get the ferry. So hopefully you guys are having an awesome night. So I was working on the eyes and I noticed something, and I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to be able to fix it. One of the things that I noticed is I didn't give her a surprised look, which I debating, because this is like not a paid model. This is just something I'm doing for fun. Like my character can look surprised. And I forgot to add that when I was doing my last stream, that you can add a surprised look. Now, the problem that I see with that is now I'm going to have 3 perimeters for this, and I'm going to have to like add each perimeter, which I can do. I mean, it's not a big deal. I just am kind of irritated at the fact that like none of this was done, that I didn't do it. So I'm going to have to go through each perimeter and basically fix it. And this is just a little time consuming. I'm gonna have to do this for both eyes, or I'm just gonna have to copy and paste it again, which I don't really want to do. I think I'm just irritated at the fact that like I didn't do it correctly to begin with. It looks like I got all of these on this side. Okay, so next I gotta do this side. Blah. I guess it's not that hard. I thought it was gonna be harder than... I thought it was gonna be harder this time, but it seems to not be that hard. So this is how you fix mistakes, guys. This is how you fix mistakes. Okay. I think I got everything. Oh, no, I didn't. I didn't get the lashes. I didn't get this one. This is gonna be bottom slash right. That way I know which one this is. And then did I get this one? I did not. And then the last thing I'm not seeing... Oh, it's this. Why is it doing that? No, it shouldn't. Oh. this one? Why is it doing that? It shouldn't disappear. Oh, that's why it's disappearing. Okay. We're good. We're good. We fixed it. Okay, so then the next part that I'm going to do is we're going to have to open the eyes like super wide. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the whole eyeball and then I am going to just shrink the eyeball to make her look shocked. And then I want to do it to the other side too. So we got to find the eyeball of this one. If I can find it. Eyeball. There we go. Now she has kind of a shocked look, I guess. Like surprised. Oh, you know what? Okay, so this one's normal. Oh, you know what I did wrong? You know what I did wrong. I didn't do the perimeters. Redo. Okay, so this one, we gotta do the perimeters. My bad. Trying to rush things. Alright, we gotta do perimeters. I want them to look similar, but not too... I guess I want them to look almost exactly the same if I can. Yeah, she's gonna have a little bit of a surprised look. Okay, let's see if in physics settings... Okay. I think it looks fine. Okay, so some of the things I did work on breathing. So like my character looks like they're breathing. So the reason you do this, at first I didn't do it with my first models, but I found out the reason why you do this is if you like decide to leave your computer, it just doesn't just wig out and the character looks like she's actually just sitting there breathing. I don't know if the breathing animation's kind of like, I super animated her breathing. I mean, like crazy, but that's okay. You know, that's fine. I'm okay with that. Okay, so I didn't really do too much as far, I want to save this just so I want to save it. I didn't do too much, but I started on angle Y. All I did was I took, this one, no, it's this one. Oh, face. Okay, I took the face and I lowered it and I brought it up. That's all I did. Other than that, like, I really haven't done much with this model. I need to finish her soon, so I'm going to try and work on her a little bit today. So she's looking up. What I really need... It's not just the eyeball, but everything in a deformer. And I don't know if I have that. What is this? This is not. What is this? Oh, it's torso. Yeah, I don't have it under one thing. I don't have it under one thing, so... I need to fix her eyes real quick. She looks creepy. There we go. These are like in the way. That's another thing. I have to put the eye behind that, but we'll worry about that later. Deformer, create a warp deformer. And then for this one, or her lower lash, I gotta create a warp deformer. So the reason I'm doing this is because we have to have all of the warp deformers on the same level. So I think okay. Okay, so this is all of this eye. Let me see if I can make a warp deformer if it'll let me. I'm gonna call it may not let me because I think I have to create, each one has to have its own warp deformer, like 2 warp deformers in order to do this, because that's just how Live 2D works. But we'll just call it right eye. Oh, it did. Okay, good. So then I have to do it for the other eye too. So even though I have like experience in Live 2D, don't get me wrong, like I totally have times when I'm like, I don't even know what I'm doing. I don't want that. Oh wait, this is all right eye. We don't want right eye at all. This one's face. We don't need face. So what is this? Is this under all one thing? Eyeball. Okay. Okay, I think this is all one thing. So we're gonna create another warp deformer. And I'm gonna name it left eye? Not low eye. Left eye. Great. Okay, I believe that's everything. Oh, no, it's not. Okay, undo. Undo. Okay, we need... Let me see if I even got all of right eye. Okay, I did. Good, good, good. It's good to check. You know, it's good to check. I think I still need to make... Do I need to make warp deformers for these? No, I don't think so. Why are these, like... What I don't understand is why these are here. These are here. But then, like... All of the... Oh, that's not what I want. Okay, so this one's here. No, I don't need that one. I don't need anything right eye. Where is all the other eye stuff? See, this is like... Oh, maybe it's all under here. I think everything is under this. Which is fine. What we're going to do then is we're just going to create a deformer. We'll just create a warp deformer and name it. I think this is everything. I'm going to create a warp deformer. Let me see if it's everything. It's going to be left eye. Because we copy and pasted it. So yeah, that's everything. Okay, cool. I'm going to save this because it helps with like... It'll make sense. So as soon as like... So now she has... Now we can move her kind of around. Okay, so her face is down. We can bring everything down. The only thing is, I don't think I have a warp deformer for... Yeah, I don't have a warp deformer for everything that deals with her mouth. auto. Heavy? Where is it? Where is this? I don't even know where this is. Alright, so we're not gonna do that because I don't know what that was. We're gonna do our own mesh. It's loading textures now. Sometimes this is what Live 2D does. It'll like be like, oh, we gotta reload everything. There's always like good things about Live 2D, and there's also like not so good things about Live 2D. I'm gonna move this up here so y'all can see what I'm doing. Actually, I'm gonna move it here. There we go. Yay! Okay, so as it's loading, basically, like, there are good things, like, really good things about Live 2D, and then there's also things, like, that are irritating. And I would have to say this is probably one of them. Like, it just hiccups, and it's like it's gotta reload everything. And it's time-consuming, so you're just gonna, like, sit here and wait. Okay, so this is part of the mouth. We definitely don't want to auto-generate a mesh, because that would be bad. So we're going to totally make one. I wanted to stream earlier because I normally stream in like the mornings, and most of the people that watch me are mornings. I just have been so busy. I'm kind of sad that I don't get my stream time from y'all, but like a lot of things in my life, which I'm probably gonna make a video about and tell you guys about eventually. A lot of things are kind of changing in my life right now, and like we're working out some kinks. I'll say that about certain things in my life. So I will tell y'all soon. Kind of what's going on. So this is the lower lip. I'm gonna have to rename it just so I know what it is. This is like the sucky part about it, is like this is all preparation of like what to do in Live 2D. I have to make all of this. And it's irritating. Okay, I'm gonna name this lower lip. Okay, so we have the upper teeth, lower teeth, upper teeth, lower teeth. I think we have, what is this? So I'm going to, oh, this is hair. Okay, I'm gonna say this is long side hair right. And this is long side hair left. Okay. I think I can do like, oh, what is this? This is upper lip. Okay, I think I've got everything. This is nose. And then layer. This is nose shine. Okay. Let's see. What is layer 17? I guess we don't know. It's the teeth. Okay. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to create deformers for all of these. And then I'm going to create one big mouth warp deformer. And then I'm going to basically start on my... we're going to start on our angle X, Y, and Z. All right. I don't get too crazy with the teeth because the teeth don't really change a whole lot. They're just teeth. Unless you want them to. For some reason you have like vampire fangs that grow, then you might care, but like she's a cat. All right, and these are lower teeth. And I'm gonna go ahead and save just because I know Live 2D and I'm just being careful. Okay. So then lower teeth, upper lip. Okay, I think I'm gonna do deformers, create a warp deformer, and I'm gonna name them just so I know what they are. Actually, do I want to do that? I don't think I do. I don't want to do that. I'm just gonna create one. I think I can just create a deformer. I know I keep saying I think because like I've made 5 of these and I should know better. Like, what am I doing? Like, am I doing this right? I believe I can do this. So I'm just going to create one big deformer and call it. And if I mess up later, well, we'll deal with it then. So we're gonna call it mouth. Great. So we got a mouth. Okay, so we have nose, mouth. Nose is going to be one big warp deformer because we're gonna do nose and nose shine. We're gonna do the same way. Create warp deformer. There we go. Cool beans. Did I create a warp deformer for these? Yes. Oops. I don't want to do that. So we're gonna do brow R. And then this one's going to be brow L, which we already did. Cool. Guys. Now we have to do the heavy lifting part. Or I call it heavy lifting. So typically, I guess I do Y first. So I'm gonna do Y. Oh, you know what we didn't do? We didn't do the warp deformers for these. This is going to be front hair. This one. See, I need to name these. Front hair left. Front hair right. And what is this? Do we even know what this is? We don't know what this is. This is shadow. I'm just gonna auto that to heavy. And then this is going to be shadow as well. We're going to auto that as heavy. And this is going to be front shadow. And yes, I recommend having them as separate layers, your shadows with your hair. And then what you're going to do is you're going to combine them in the Live 2D itself. There's reasons for that. Oh, you know what? It messed it up. Yeah, it messed it up. Okay, so I'm going to have to I'm going to have to do it manually because stupid. It's going to cut off the shadow if I don't. I don't even know why there's like a line through it anyway. That's kind of weird. Unless that's just part of the artwork and I accidentally did that, I guess. It's okay. It's not gonna matter. Okay, so this one's going to be still called front shadow. And this one looks okay, so I'm just gonna call it front shadow left. And I guess I didn't make a shadow for the side hair. That's fine. It's okay. I mean, it depends on how detailed you want to be. Let's do it auto. We're gonna put heavy. Is it gonna cut anything? No, it's not. So we're gonna do front shadow right. Okay. So probably what I'm going to do is I'm going to shift click these two. I'm going to create a deformer, create a warp deformer, and that is going to be front hair right. I'm going to create that. And then I'm going to create this one. Shift click. So you're going to shift click the two pieces that you want. And it's going to be, we're going to create another deformer. We're going to create warp deformers for each and every one of them. Front hair left. Great. All right, and this one's going to be deformer, great warp deformer, front hair. Great. Cool. And then we got to bring back our hair on the sides because we turned those off so we could see things. I think this one, early in the morning. Hello, welcome. Side, we are doing more rigging. So I fixed a few things. Evox is 6 a.m. there. That's crazy. So we're fixing a few things with the rigging that I did before. One of the things I added was the surprise look and the eyes. Basically what you do when you're rigging this is you add perimeters. So like instead of it just going to 1, it goes to 2. So it gives it kind of a surprised look. So it closes and opens, and then it looks surprised. So, and then you can fix the rest of the settings in VTube Studio. Oh, sorry, it looks weird too because I'm trying to do angle Y, but in order to do angle Y, like I have to do a lot of other setup for it to do angle Y. For some reason, I'm not entirely looking forward to rigging this. I don't know why. I gotta put this in front of the eye, so we're just gonna stick it like right there. Cool, we did it. Is it still in the way? Where is it? There we go. There we go. So, listen guys, I have so many projects that I want to do. Like, I have so many projects that I'm needing to finish, and there are so many projects that like I really, really want to do. So if I haven't gotten to your projects, I apologize. I'm still like working on multiple projects right now. So this is one that I need to finish. And then once I'm done with this one, there's a couple I've already agreed to that I'm gonna do. So just letting y'all know, if I hadn't gotten to it, I promise I'm working on many different things. Okay, so we can probably start rigging the face now. So we're gonna start with down. So what I like to do when the face is down, I like to bring the hair down. Why is that? Okay, this front hair and front shadow needs to come ahead. I think I put the eyes on a different layer. Must be above that, but the hair really needs to go in front. Maybe I like the brows in front. I think that's cool. So yeah, we'll stick that there. Oh, actually, we want to undo that because I didn't do perimeters. So I want to make sure I got perimeters. So we're going to do 3 perimeters, and then I need to move it back up. Sorry. I keep messing up. I keep, like, trying to, like... Where did it go? No! I keep trying. To, like, skip steps. So, apologize if I'm not fun to watch. You get frustrated, and you're like, Rose, you're doing too many steps. I know. I already know. Okay, so I like to move the hair down when she's looking down. So we're going to do that with, like, basically all the hair. So when she's looking down, we're going to do this. Do it this one. Look, I'm remembering to do my perimeters. I'm remembering. We're doing it. I didn't make a perimeter for you. Create a warp deformer. I mean, a warp deformer. Let's do this, and then we're going to have her hair come down. And this one, side hair, I need to create a warp deformer. Create. Oh. I know it looks funky because, like, she's looking down, but you know what? It's okay. I gotta create a warp deformer for this one. Create warp deformer. Great. And we're going to lower these. It makes a kind of an interesting effect when you have the Live 2D, like when you have the character look down. So has the code been internal, or do you still need to code it? What are you talking about? Are you talking about, like, in... So when you do all this... So when you do a Live 2D character... I think I know what you're asking. When you do a Live 2D character, there are some settings that you will have to fix. Like eyes, you might have to fix. You have to adjust settings of, like, how sensitive you want certain settings to be. Like, do you want her to look shocked all the time? Do you want her to sometimes look shocked? It's basically you gotta fix the sensitivity based on what the camera thinks is going on. Because if I was, like, always looking like crazy shocked, like, it wouldn't look good. So even this Live 2D character, like, I've had to deal with some of the settings, and I probably still need to fix even more settings. I just haven't done it. And the code is not internal, it's in the program. And I can show y'all that some other time. It's in the program itself. I think I want to bring her bangs just a little bit lower because we want to show more of the head. So I'm gonna bring her bangs a little bit lower because we're gonna have her bangs. I will explain it here in a second. We want her ears to kind of show, and this layer is not where I want it to be. We want it to be under this one. Okay, this hair needs to come up. So this one needs to come up. From side front here. There we go. Perfect. Oh no, did I fudge it up? Fudge it up. This one I did. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna kind of manually fix it. Okay, so we're going to lower them. I know it looks funky. It's gonna look a little funky because we haven't moved any of, like, the mouth or the eyes. But we're going to do that next. So we're going to move the mouth down. We're going to move the nose too. We're going to move the nose. Why do I have two noses? You know what? We're going to delete that. I don't know why I have two noses. But we did. We had two noses. Probably because I just had to put in multiple layers. So, like, when you put in all these layers, like, into... If you put it in... Yeah, basically, it's going to do that. Okay, so we're going to do the right... Actually, no, we're not going to do it this way. Because... I kind of want to do this right eye... I want to make another warp deformer. So, I have this eye... This is left eye. So we're going to do left eye, and then I'm going to shift click right eye. And we're going to create another, if it'll let me, create another warp deformer. And this one's going to be called eyes. No! Eyes. Great. Okay. And then we're going to then bring both eyes down. I think that looks okay. Of course, her eyes are like weird. Okay, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna undo that. We're gonna undo that. Okay, we just want to bring them just down. I think what's messing me up a little bit is like the bangs a little bit, because I think this one's like slightly off center. Okay. So then we gotta do her eyebrows. And then I'm gonna create another warp deformer. I'm gonna create a warp deformer for this eyebrow. Brow. We're gonna call it brow. Brow 1. Brow. We're gonna call it brow left 1. And the reason, because we already did a deformer, this already does brow stuff. I don't know if I showed y'all that or if I did that with y'all. I just did the brows for the eyes because I think I did all those. Brow 1 right. So I can show y'all what I did with the brows. I don't know if I did it with y'all, but first I'm gonna shift click these two, and I'm going to bring these down. So her head goes down. Trying to see if I like it or not. I think it's this bang that's messing me up a little bit. So let's see, is it centered? I don't know if it's center. I think it's the bang that's just not center, which is throwing me off a little bit. So yeah, when it comes down, it looks like this bang comes down further. So we'll do the same with this bang. I totally like messed up that bang. Okay. I don't know if it looks good, guys. I don't know. So one of the things I'm going to do is I'm going to create physics with the hair after I'm done with the Y. I'm going to do Y physics because I actually think she's going to be she's going to have a little bit of a jump. Like when she's going to have like a little bit of a fluffy, like, So she's a not ditzy. Like, I don't know how to describe her. She's very happy and like happy-go-lucky type VTuber. So like I want to kind of portray that in her movements, and I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna try to do that in the physics. So maybe we can. What is this? What is this? Okay, that's the inner ear. And then this one's, I'm assuming the same thing. Yes. Inner ear, left. Don't get my left and my right's messed up. This is. Oh wait, no, that's outer ear. That's not inner ear. Why did I do that? It's outer. And this one's outer. Okay, this is the inner ear. So inner ear, left. So I think what I want to do with her ears, I think this is also inner ear, yeah. I want to do kind of a thing when she looks down. And I want that to, like, when she looks up and down, her ears are going to shift a little bit. I think that'll be cute. Ear fluff right. Ear fluff left. Okay. So I kind of want to do something when like her ear, when she goes down, with her head, when her head goes down. I also want to do something with her hair too, kind of when her hair goes down. So I'm gonna have to create a warp deformer. I think I want to create one for her ear fluff and her inner ear. I'm going to create. Actually, let's create first a warp deformer for each one of these. There's gonna be a lot going on. Inner ear. Okay, did we do the fluff? We gotta do fluff, deformer, create warp deformer. And then we gotta do outer ear, deformer, create warp deformer. Alright, so I'm just gonna create the warp deformers individually, and we're going to work with that instead of creating one big warp deformer. I think that'll just behave better for me. And I'm gonna be honest, guys, I kind of don't know what I'm doing. With this, like, I'm going to try my best. I'm going to try my best because I don't really think I know what I'm doing. Let's see. Okay, shift, click, shift, click. Okay. Okay, no, we don't want to do that. Trying to think, we don't want the outer ear. We want the inner ear. We want the fluff. So, kind of what I'm thinking is like, I'm just going to. Okay, I think I know what I'm doing. Okay, this is the first time. All right, we're gonna do this. Actually, what I might end up doing, I haven't decided yet. I might end up just copying and pasting once I'm done, but we'll see. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Undo. And then I think I want to kind of do like this. So then the outer ear is going to do like so. only thing I don't like about this, I don't like something about it. We're gonna do like this, and then the inner ear and the fluff. I'm kind of just trying stuff here, man. Like I'm kind of just trying stuff and seeing how it goes. Okay, and it's going to like, everything in the ear is gonna wiggle. Also, I can kind of warp the eyes too to kind of give it an effect as well, looking up and down. But we're gonna go ahead and try to do the same effect. We don't want that. We want inner ear and the inner fluff. Okay. I want to kind of do the same effect. So we're going to do that. And then the outer ear. I don't think we want to do it that drastic, so we're probably gonna have to fix the inner ear fluff. And again, I'm just trying things. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just trying it. I think it's cute. I think it's cute. It's gonna move, so it's also gonna look even cuter when she looks down. Okay, and then I want, when she looks down, I also want kind of to affect her hair as well. But before we do that, I kind of want to change her eyes. I don't want eyeballs. Eyes. I kind of want to have them squint. Oh, like squashed a little bit. Because she's looking down. Why is her eye, the other one, look different? Okay, I think I know why I did. But why? Why is it changing one? Okay, that's fine. We don't have to do that. We don't have to do it. I think what I'm gonna do is just have her kind of looking down. One thing I don't like about the eyes is they seem to slant kind of down, and I don't like that. I want it to be more center. Okay, next I'm going to do the hair, which I'm actually going to add. We're going to do this one. This one's bottom right bun. Bottom left bun. Okay, I think I'm gonna do the bottom right. We don't need that. We need this one and this one. I'm going to just create a warp deformer. Great. And then for this one, the same thing. We're going to create another warp deformer. So then we want, when she looks down, I kind of want to just squint it a little bit. I think that'll look okay. I'm just trying new things. I've never dealt with buns. Oh, oops. We forgot parameters. Okay. So when she looks down, it's just gonna squint a little bit. I think it's cute. I think it's cute. I think this is really cute. I like it. And then kind of what I think we need to do, because this is the back hair, we're going to create a warp deformer for the back hair. And then, I'm going to bring her hair just slightly up. So look, now she definitely looks like, look, she looks like she's looking down. Definitely looks like she's looking down. I love this model. Like, a part of me wishes, like, it was my model. And, like, I get like this all the time when I make a model because I put so much love into it. I'm like, man, I hope they get so much enjoyment out of it because I just enjoy making it. It's like, it's so much fun to me to make something like this. And I really do hope that they enjoy it as much as I enjoy making it. So we're just going to lengthen these. I'm going to lengthen these. Wait, did I do that wrong? Oh, wait, I did do that wrong. Okay. Undo. 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 Okay. So yeah, we do want the back hair to get longer if she looks up, but we want this to be shorter. It just gives it an illusion. Okay, and then I want to make all of these also shorter. 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 Okay. So shorter. We want all of this to be shorter too. So shorter. And we want this to be shorter. So once you create all these deformers, like, it becomes so much easier. Like, now that everything's created, the other parts took longer, but now that we've created it, it's like super fast. I feel like it's like super, super fast. All right, brows. We want where's most of my brows? Oh, that's right. I am going to bring this up. And then we're going to find eyeballs. We're going to bring this up. And then we got to find the nose. We're going to bring it up. And then we got to bring the mouth. The mouth up. The mouth up. Look at that transition, guys. Look at it. All right, so these I'm also going to lengthen because they're kind of in the back of her head. So, like, the back of her head's going to lengthen. But, like, when she looks down, it looks... Oh, it's so cute. It is so cute, guys. So adorable. We're going to save it. Save it, y'all. Look, let's just like take a look at the physics. I mean, even though we haven't created physics for it, essentially we're about to create we're going to create some physics. So I kind of actually want to do something with her tail, like as she's looking up and down too. One second, guys. 1 second. I'm gonna BRB just for a second. All right, guys. Sorry about that. I'm trying to figure out if I should do something with the ears. So they already go out. Can we make them like bigger? Actually, I think that would. I'm gonna see if that looks good. So what if they were bigger? What if they were bigger? I think that looks good. Now, I kind of want to do something with the tail. Tail one. Okay, so I created warp deformers. Okay, tail. Okay, I think I can do this. Let me see, is the tail... We hadn't done anything with the tail. But we're going to do something with the tail. So, as she looks up and down, I kind of want to do that as well. So when she looks up, her tail is going to go down. I'm going to use this tool. It will help us kind of maneuver it. So it doesn't... The only problem is it's kind of looking a little funky doing this. I don't like that. Okay. Undo, undo, undo. I thought you could like kind of maneuver it. But I guess I don't have enough layers to do this. Or maybe with the tool, I need it to be brush size 4,000. What, 10,000? Undo. Undo. Oh, wait. Redo. Redo. Okay. So maybe it doesn't need to be 10,000. Probably like 4,000. Maybe I'm gonna see if this is working because I don't know. Maybe the tip can be like, and then maybe we can do like, oop, undo. We need it to be 4,000. Maybe we can bring it up. I don't know if that looks good. Let's see. Actually, I don't think that's what I want to do with the tail. Actually. Okay, we're just gonna completely undo all of that. Because I think I'm gonna have her I think I'm gonna have her tail I think I'm gonna have her tail moving and we're gonna do like a cute little animation with it. I think her tail is just gonna move like do a little twitching move. Now, with her head up and down, we can do like wing texture. Where's the shiny? Okay, that's the shiny wing texture. Left that wing. Shiny R. Okay, we're going to create a deformer, create warp. No, I don't want to do that. We're going to create a warp deformer. And this one's going to be right wing. Actually, no, we don't want to do that. Undo. Undo. Okay, we don't want the texture in there. So I'm thinking about this. We just want the wing. So we're going to just create a warp deformer of... Wait, is there another piece to this? Yes, there is. Okay, so we have an outline and we have a wing. We're going to create a warp deformer. And this is going to be right wing. Read this. Okay. Then we want to do it to the other side. Create outline wing and left wing. We're going to create a warp deformer. And this is going to be the left wing. Great. Okay. So when she looks up and she looks down, we're going to also make her wings flutter a little bit. Or I guess we're going to make them open and close. Okay, so we're going to do this, and then we're going to do this. So when she looks down, she's going to have her wings open more. Okay, they're going to open more. And then when she looks up... Oh, wrong thing. And then when she looks up, her wings are gonna close. They're gonna squint. At least that makes sense to me, because, like, I guess you would protect your wings. I don't know. So as she's, like, talking, her head goes up and down. You having fun over there? The baby's having fun. Okay, also this thing, the dress, I think I want to also, like, when she looks up, her dress is... Oh no, we have another one behind it. Oh no. Okay. This one we're gonna delete. Or is that behind her? I don't think so. Is it? Is it behind her? No, I'm just gonna delete it. All right, and then we're gonna do the same thing. We're going to make it a little bit longer. And these two, we're gonna do the same thing. I know you can kind of separate this to body, but I don't want to do that because I think that the head movement is more important than body movement. Typically in live 2D characters, they are. So I just sometimes will attach it to head movements. Now, there are things that you can do with the body movements. There are things you can do with the body movements, and that is like, you can have the head move separate from the body movements and do all sorts of stuff like that. But typically, when you see a live 2D character, you're not going to, you're not gonna, I mean, it doesn't matter. It doesn't need to be separated. I mean, you can separate it to do certain things, but I'm just not gonna do that right now. So also as she breathes, I kind of want these shines. So they're gonna glow in and out, and that's gonna be part of the breath movement. So we're gonna create... No, we're not gonna create a warp deformer. We're just gonna make it part of the... Wait. Hi, look at you. All right, so here we're going to basically be at opacity 0. No, 0. So yeah, it's just going as she breathes. Wait, I messed up. Okay, I messed up. Sorry, messed up. 0. Okay, now as she breathes, these are gonna kind of come in and come out. This one, Oh my goodness. Auto. We're gonna have to create meshes. Heavy. Alright, so we're gonna have to create this one. We're gonna be at 0 on this side. 0. So yeah. This one I hope, did I have a, yeah, I had a warp deformer. So, okay, so this one is going to be matched to that one. So we're going to put it at 0 here. So basically, they're going to glitter. She's going to be a glitter glow. Okay, another thing I want to do too is like her head moves up. I kind of want to move this. So we're going to create a warp deformer. And then I'm going to actually move this down. So let's see how that looks. And then I'm going to have this move up. It just kind of gives it a little bit of effect. Alright, so this we're going to do the same exact thing. We're going to create a warp deformer create. And then as this, alright, as this goes out, we're going to make it go out. And then as it comes, oh wait, we gotta do this. All right, as it comes out, it's gonna come out here, and then as it goes in, it's gonna come in here and come down a little bit. I think this one doesn't need to be that low. There we go. And then the other one, the shiny, the other one, we need to bring in a little bit. There we go. I think it looks good. And then the next thing I'm going to do as well. So there's 2 wing textures. We are going to basically create a warp deformer, create. Wait, what did I do? Oh, this warped, okay, this texture. We can't see. Okay, there we go. We're gonna create a warp deformer for this. So as it does that, we're going to bring it out. We're going to do that. But first, we got to do this. Bring it out. And then we want to bring it in. And then the other one, we want to do the same thing. I'm going to create a deformer. Create a warp deformer. Create. And we want to do this. Bring it out. Bring it in. So I think it looks cute. I think it's cute. Okay, another thing I wanted to do too. Another thing that I wanted to do too is her feet. So when she looks up, I kind of want her to do like a tiptoe thing. Here's my phone. Okay. So I kind of want to do this like tiptoe thing. So We're gonna have to create, like, warp deformers. Wait, know what? I'm just gonna do the leg, like, and, oh wait, this part and this part, oh, I didn't want to do that. And this part as a deformer, create warp deformer. And then I want the front of the shoe to have its own warp deformer. And it'll make sense. Create a warp deformer. And then we're going to create a... Oh no. Okay, we're going to heavy. Yeah, I didn't do that, I guess. I didn't do this one either. Okay, so here and here, we're going to create another warp deformer. Okay, so as she looks down, her legs are going to kind of shorten just a little bit. And then these, so like, let's make sure I did that right. So when she looks down, and then for, I don't want to touch you. All right, these. No, I don't want that. No. Why am I looking? Is it because I'm looking at it? Okay, I bet it's because I'm looking at it. Okay. No, I don't want the texture. Does it matter if I'm looking at it? Oh, you know what? I gotta do this too, because I don't want to touch it. Okay, here we go. So for this one, we're going to think. Oh, wait, no. I think I want to do. Okay. Is it this one? What is this? Oh, that's why. Okay, so I'm gonna delete this. Delete it. Okay, that is why we couldn't touch it. We're gonna have to create a whole new warp deformer. That's okay. This is going to be the right foot. All right. It's all capital, but that's fine. I don't care. All right, and then I'm gonna move it like so. Oh no! No! Why do I keep doing this? I don't know why. Okay, I think I'm trying to create like a tippy toe effect. So here, I'm going to try to do like a... I don't know if this is working the way I envisioned it. Just being real with y'all, I don't know. I don't know. Okay, I don't think I want to turn that, so we're just going to like... And the other one's just all messed up. You know what? Actually, guys, you know what I'm going to do? know what? Feet don't have to be perfect, right? Feet don't have to be perfect. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna delete these. Okay. Now we can actually fix them. Create warp deformer. Create warp deformers. Warp deformer. Oh, actually, I accidentally. No! Okay. Alright. Before I mess up anything, let's create the warp deformers. Alright, we have this deformer. Alright, we're going to then just we're not gonna mess up again. Okay. Okay. I'm like hyper focused on this, guys. Okay. Alright, I think where this is like, it's not looking good is because I'm turning it too much. It looks stupid! I don't like it. Okay, I think that's fine. Except this one's turning too much. Let's see if it looks okay in physics settings. Oh, you know what? This one is turning, but we don't need it to turn. There we go. It's just turning. We don't need it to turn. So I think I made a decision to like, we're going to do the physics afterwards. I think is really the best way to do this. Because I think I'm just going to do the physics as all as one, but then we got to do X and Y. Man, we have done this much in rigging, but I actually wanted, I'm going to save it by the way. I wanted it to kind of have like a bounce or whatever. Kind of wanted it to be kind of like cheerfully, I guess, as she's moving. So majority of the movement is going to be in Y. I think is just how this is going to go. Majority of the movement is going to be in Y. But when she's going, when she's looking at X, it's not going to be so much bounce. It's going to be more head movement than anything. I'm not going to probably do as much of the bounce there. So I think that'll look good. The eyes look really funky though. Why does it look like that? Does it look funky? Maybe when the eyes are down, it's like... Why does it do that? I'm gonna look at the eyes real quick. Yeah, we don't want that. We don't want this to be going all the way up there. We're gonna bring this down. Oh, eyebrow. Which I was gonna show y'all what I was doing with the eyebrows. Okay, with the eyebrows, so I use brow form. So brow form is, this is basically, you want brow form to be like this. And this one's going to be brow Y. I think that's pretty much all you do with the brows. I only use brow form and brow Y. That's all I'm going to do with that. All right. Next, we're going to have to do X. Head angle X. The good thing about head angle X... The good thing about head angle X is it should be pretty easy now that we have all the deformers. So we have face. We're going to do head angle X. And the awesome thing about head angle X is that you can literally reflect everything. So like this, I'm going to... There's a way to reflect it. Oh, you know what? There's a way to reflect it. I don't want to do batch reflect. It used to be, I thought, just reflect. Mirror motion. Oh, that's it. Mirror motion. I thought it was named something different, but maybe I'm going crazy. Okay, so that makes it like super easy. The only bad thing is though, like you can do this with the eyes, you can do it with the mouth, but you can't really do it with the hair. Because the hair you have to fix, I think, manually. At least you can make the eyes symmetrical. Problem with doing eyes and all this hair, guys, is like I can't see it. By the way, we did not do perimeters, so here we go. Perimeters. I'm gonna hide the hair temporarily. while we figure out. Okay, we need both eyes. All right, next we gotta find the brows. Brow and brow. And you can get even crazier with X than I do. I do a simple X. It's not 360 or whatever. I mean, sorry, one like where you have the nose pointed all the way one way. I don't do that in this, and that's because I just really don't want to deal with it. Maybe it's a lazy thing. Okay, mirror motioning, no keyforms. Okay, mirror, no keyforms. What? What are you talking about? There are no keyforms this value. What are you talking about? Okay, we're gonna do this. Undo, 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 undo. Okay, so I'm gonna do this. Let's see if it'll do it now. Mirror motioning, yes. Oh, I didn't do it for the eyes. Let's see if is it gonna mess it up now that I didn't do it? Can I do here? I can. I don't know why it messed up. Like, I don't understand why it messed it up. You know, these are also in the way. We're just gonna take these out. Alright, then we're gonna do the nose. Nose. Alright, we're going to do the nose. And then I'm going to motion mirror. Okay. Sometimes I think it's a little off. Sometimes when you mirror it, I don't know. I feel like it is sometimes. And then we're going to mirror. Guys, then what we have to do is all the hair. We gotta do all the hair. Sounds like a joy, right? Like, it sounds like a joy. Okay, I think we gotta also... Where's the other side hair? I need to find the other side hair. Where are you? Where are you? I need to see you. You beautiful. Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay, we are going to do this, and then I'm gonna shorten this one. And then I'm going to bring it here, and I'm gonna lengthen it. Alright, we're going to do this. So this one's gonna come up here, and it's gonna lengthen. Now, I don't know if this is gonna mess up X. Because sometimes I think it can. I don't know yet. So I'm just gonna see it in physics. No, it's not. Okay, good. I don't know why I thought it did, but like I felt like it did. Okay, side hair, we're going to bring it up here. We're gonna lengthen it. And we're gonna bring it here. We're gonna shorten it. Okay, then we're gonna do it to the other one. This one here, and we're gonna shorten it. Oh no! No! Alright, we're gonna bring it here. and then shorten it. And then we're going to bring it here and lengthen it. Okay, that looks stupid. I don't think it needs to be that shortened. We're going to lengthen it just a little bit there. And this one we're going to fix. Doesn't need to be lengthened that much. There we go. Now for the rest of the head. Alright, so this one. I might lengthen it here and shorten it a little bit here. Okay. It's just giving it an illusion, guys. It's just giving it an illusion. Like, I don't even know if my rigging's that good. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I don't know if my rigging is really that good. I know there's way better riggers than me. I know they exist. I have seen them. I have seen them with my own eyes. Ugh. Okay, we got done with this. The eyes kind of weird me out a little bit. Her eyes are like looking at crazy. I don't know. Okay, next we gotta fix the ears and the hair. So we're gonna do the buns, I think, next. So we gotta bring it up and shorten it. And then this one, we're going to have to bring it down. Okay, next we're going to bring it up and shorten it. And then we're going to bring this one down a little bit like that. And also with the back of her head, we're going to also do that as well. So when she is this way, we're going to kind of bring it out. I think we can motion mirror this. Okay. Perfect. But actually, let's change it a little bit. Okay, I'm going to bring her head so now we're gonna motion mirror it. So I kind of want the back of her head. I believe this is the back of her head. It is. Okay. Undo. I'm going to create a warp deformer. And we're going to name this head back. Funky looking. All right, I don't care. We're then going to do a little bit with X. So I'm going to bring her head out and then I'm going to motion mirror it. So her head's going to look kind of extended when she looks from one side to the other. All right, then we got to do the ears. Inner ear, and then we need to do Ear fluff. Okay. I don't know that I want to do anything with that yet. I kind of want to just extend this ear. And then we're going to do the same thing to the other side. So we want to extend... Oh, wait. No, I don't want that. Okay, so it's got that effect. The only problem is now when it is... We got to do this. So there we go. And same with the other side. Need to bring it to the head. And I kind of want to make it a little bit bigger. It's just kind of just got a little bit of an effect. Like it just makes it look... I want to make it bigger. All right, let's see how this looks. I think we're gonna have to change the inner ear and the fluff. Oh wait. Okay, we gotta do... This is fine, but this is not. Bring it out. Okay, so then we gotta do it to the other side. We gotta shift click. No, this side. Okay. I want, like, this ear like super big, I feel like. Yeah, I made like the back like super big. Okay, this one needs to be fixed now. No, I need the outer. I think it looks good. The only thing is... we might have to synchronize corners now. Synchronize corners. Okay, next I gotta do that to eyes too. So we gotta synchronize corners for the nose. We gotta do mouth. One second, guys. 1 second, guys. I think it's turning out. I think it's coming together, guys. It's coming together. Oh, Layla. Layla. Okay. I am back. Alright, so I have to synchronize corners. Synchronize corners. Synchronize corners. Did I not do it to the eyes yet? I thought I did. Eyes. Synchronize corners. Oh, we gotta do it to the brows. Synchronize corners. Synchronize corners. This one, we gotta synchronize corners. I don't know if we did it to like the whole face. Did we do it to the whole face? I don't think we did it to the buns. Synchronize corners. Synchronize corners. I don't know if we did it to the whole face. Synchronize corners. And then we have to do it to the back of the head. Head back. Wait, did we? Synchronize corners. Oh, okay. Why did it do that? This should be down, not up. Why is it doing that? Oh, it does it there. Not sure if I'm doing this right. So I don't know why. Motion mirroring. Oh, that's why. Because Y's first. That's what's going on. That's fine. That's why I'm confused. Next is the physics. And there's going to be quite a few physics in here, so like that's going to take me a little bit of time to do. We're going to save this. So what's left basically, I don't do hair front. I delete this. This is not, I just do physics. Because I don't use these perimeters. I don't know if I'm going to do body XYZ. I don't know yet. As far as like, we got to do mouth. So I'm going to create a folder. And this one's going to be called, we're going to rename it. It's going to be yellow. This one's going to be mouth. Baby. And then mouth is going to go, mouth form and mouth open are going to go. And then I also do cheek. Oops. I do cheek as well. I don't know if I'm really going to do any body stuff. And unfortunately, the baby is getting restless, so I might cut it quits here in just a second. I think I'm pretty happy with it. I don't really like this. And I'll show y'all. I'm gonna be honest, I'm afraid of what's going to be for the future. I'm sorry about that. I think I'm gonna move her ear, like, when she's like this, move it down a little bit. I think I'm gonna bring her ear down. Let's see how this looks. I don't like that. I don't know why it does that. Is it this one? Maybe it's this one. You move, as I will be moving, you'll be moving to another country for college? Yeah, being in a new place is kind of scary. I think for anybody, to be honest with you. But I also think like, and this is just like my opinion, I guess. I also think that you'll figure it out as you go. Like, you can't force yourself to like know everything at once. It's okay not to, you know? All right. So far, I'm pretty happy with everything here. I'm just doing a few checks. But yeah, going anywhere is like, it is scary, especially if you're going to a whole other country. Like, it can be really scary, you know? Only one I don't think looks good is this one. It's this one. This ear needs to come down. Oh no. Okay, the hair. Maybe this needs to be also something that size corners. No. Okay. This is a little bit of a problem. Because we see her like we see her kind of bald. We don't want to see her bald head. So we're going to have to move this up a little bit. For some reason, we're able to see her bald head. And we don't want that. There we go. She is not bald. Only thing I want to change about her looking up. You know, this is like messing me up. Alright, let's do this. This is better. This is easier. Way easier. Okay. I had my Y before my X, and I think it's just like kind of messing me up. Wait. Okay, I think that looks better. I don't know. Maybe I've looked at it too long. Like, maybe it actually looks more funky because I've been looking at it for so long. And sometimes when you look at something for too long, it's like you just need a break. So the wings move. Yeah, when her faces goes up and down, her wings move. Kind of like my character, when my head goes up and down, my character's wings move. I find it easier like when I'm talking, it like just has a natural effect. So, like, that's why I like it. If she wants me to change it and just have the wings move, like, when she's not doing anything, that's fine, but I think it looks better that way. Her tail's probably gonna move independently, though. That's the only thing that's gonna be somewhat independent, is I think her tail is going to be a bit independent. Which, it's just gonna be its own animation. And I'm trying to think about how to do it. So, like, dogs, their tail wags faster when they're happy, but she's a cat, so... Trying to think, maybe... We're gonna save this. Save it! Make sure that, everything's good. Oh, we still gotta do movement Z. Cats curl their tail when they're happy or sleepy. I agree with you. But as far as, like, this is concerned... Oh, you know what I need to do for Y? Not for Z. I need to actually... Actually, I think I'm gonna do... I'm gonna create a deformer, create warp deformer, and this is going to be the left arm. Great! Then we gotta create this one. Shift this one. Shift, we're going to create a warp deformer. This one's going to be right arm. Great. Okay. So left arm and right arm. I am going to... Here. And then left arm we're going to do here. So when her head moves up, I want to bring her arms up a little bit. And then she's going to bring her arms in just a little bit. Alright, and then we want to synthesize corners, and then the other arm we want to synthesize corners. See if it looks okay. I'm watching while getting groceries. Fun. You like grocery shopping? I used to love grocery shopping. I don't really like it anymore. Alright, we're gonna save this. Wow, guys, we've done... Actually, this is quite a bit of rigging. The only thing... Actually, the last part, the Z, is actually really, really easy. If I can get everything in warp deformers, it's like the easiest thing. All I gotta do is get all the warp deformers under one thing and basically just tilt the face left and right. It is like the easiest thing ever. The only thing we don't want to do is we don't want the dress or anything in it. Mouth. This is the nose. We're just gonna name it nose. Okay, mouth, nose. Hair. This is all hair. I think I'm gonna just do eyes, hair. And I'm gonna tell you, Z will be like the easiest thing. If I can get it all in one go. Head back. We don't want the foot though. What is this? This is a warp deformer over foot. Okay, so I think this is everything for Z. We just do angle Z. I hope it works. Except I don't want the torso. Well, we could. It could be really cute to do the torso. Alright, motion mirroring. This actually could be like really cute. I don't know why the hair is doing that. Hello. How's it going? I don't know why the hair is doing that. It shouldn't do that. Why did it do that? Okay, you know what I'm just gonna do? I'm gonna do it. I don't know if it's gonna mess it up. And the only reason I say that, the only reason I say I don't know if it's gonna mess it up is because it's got so many perimeters. You need to go to school? Oh, I'm sorry. Have fun. Have fun doing school. All right, sorry about that. Sorry about that. I think it's cute that she's leaning in. It's like I think Z is super cute. I don't want to go to school because I have very, very fake friends. I feel like when you're going to school, depending on like college is easier than like just going to school. I feel like school is like harder. Like when you're growing, when you're in like certain schools. Motion mirroring. I just feel like it's hard. All right, we're going to then do back of the hair. Actually, I think I'm going to create another warp deformer for Z. And then I'm going to, wait, no, we're going to motion mirroring. I'm in class 2. Class 2, I think we call them different things here. But it gets easier, I promise. It gets easier. We're gonna have to do probably face. Okay, motion mirroring. Alright, they need to do mouth. We're going to... Alright. motion mirroring. And then the eyes, we're gonna have to do the eyes too. Motion mirroring. We have to do the brows. If I can get a hold of them. Get hold of the brows. Great. Why? Why did it do this? I didn't want it to do this. I know, you're getting tired. I know, you're getting tired. I think baby is getting tired. Alright, I think it's cute. It's got like a little bit of a cuteness to it, I think. Eyes. I know, babies. I hope this doesn't like mess up everything, cause like I hope like me not using all the perimeters are not gonna mess it up with Z. So basically there's 3 things left. I'm not doing any there is one toggle. Bye, you're gonna okay, have a good day. There's 3 things that I still gotta do with this. One, I gotta fix the bow. Shoot. I gotta fix the bow. Hold on, babies. I like did layers of all these too. Darn it! Why did I put myself through this? Ribbon. Right. I don't know why I put myself through all this. Ribbon. Left. I don't want to do that. Bow right. Bow left. Okay, so with all the bows, with all the bow parts, I'm gonna make a warp deformer. Baby's going all over the place. Create a warp deformer. We're gonna call it bow. Create it. Okay, so Z, we need to like fix this. So Z, it's gonna do this. Whoa. And then we want to motion mirror it. Okay. I just want to do that because I know me. We're probably going to have to do the wings too. Wing R. Have to do wing R. And then wing L. So it just gives a little bit of movement to the wings. That is pretty much my angle Z. Okay, so there's 3 things that are left in all of this. So the 3 things that are left are going to be the mouth. I have not done the mouth yet. Another thing I've not done is I have not done the physics settings. So there's going to be a certain amount of physics that I have to do. That's what's going to make the character really shine and really pop. And then the last thing I have to do is do a tail animation. So I got to do physics. I got to do a tail animation. Is there something else? And I got to do the mouth. So that's basically all that's left in this. If I have time tomorrow, I'm going to try to stream more of this. It'll be part 3. As you can hear, the baby's kind of getting restless. Your little remote. So yeah. Basically what's going to happen is I got to still do mouth forms. Mouth forms are probably the most frustrating. Mouth forms are probably the most frustrating thing to do. Protect the baby. I know, she's like running around. She's motoring now. She's like going from one place to the next. Let me get her a bottle. I'll be right back. So there's probably going to be one toggle that I'm going to do. And that toggle is she plays Red Dead Redemption. And I'm probably going to give her a cowboy hat, but as of now, I have not made that cowboy hat. Oh, Regan Life 2D model? Yes, Amari, I am. This is how much I've gotten. I've finished the eyes. This is basically I haven't done the physics yet. So all I have right now is done this. And you can watch all of my previous videos to see how I did this, how I rigged it. I pretty much showed all of it. There's a few things, like I didn't do the breath. I didn't really show the breathing. That's really easy. It's really easy. You just take it and move it a little bit up, a little bit down. So I'm going to be doing in my next stream, I'm going to be doing physics. That's wonderful. It looks amazing so far. Thank you. I'm going to have the tail do an animation. So I was explaining this before. I'm going to have the tail do an animation. And then I'm also going to have more physics to the hair, to the outfit, to the ears. There's going to be more physics. I just haven't done the physics yet. They're not done. The eyes have been done. So basically this is the eye open. And then this is like shocked looking. And of course, like everything should work as far as like X and Y. So she looks like here. And then it's like tied to different eyes. But she's supposed to be like a very cheerful character. So she's a very happy, like kind of girly, like cheerful character. So I'm trying to do like my animating's based on it being like a girly little fairy. So she was a cat. She was a Siamese cat that turned into a fairy. It looks so smooth. Thank you. It's probably my like 5th or 6th model that I've ever rigged. So, and made. So I actually did draw this. Took me some time, but I did. Only thing, oh, so I'm not sure about how Z is gonna work. I'm trying to get her to kind of like look over her shoulder with the, not look over, but kind of like lean into the Z. I don't know how well that's gonna look. Which I'm gonna have to fix the tail. I'm gonna do the, I have to create another warp deformer. Really, the trick to it, Amari, is the warp deformers. I hate to tell you, like, really to make a good live 2D model is just make sure you have enough warp deformers. So like you see how my ears, they kind of move? that's an animation. I don't activate my ears. They just do it automatically. I think that's what I want to do with her tail is just have like a little wagging animation. The head is based off of Y. So up and down. The wings are based off of Y. But I don't really separate body and face too much because most of the movement that the camera captures is from the face. Especially if you're going to sit down and have a live 2D character, most of the action is through what it sees of your face. You can separate the body and the face. It is possible, but I don't know how much the camera captures that. That makes sense. Something to give the tail and then model as the whole more life. Yes, so the physics is going to give the model more life. The tail is just going to be an animation, a cute little animation. So the only things I haven't completed are the tail. I haven't completed the mouth. I haven't done anything with the mouth. Today we just rigged angle X, Y, and Z. The only thing that's left really is the tail, the mouth, and the physics. Which physics aren't going to really take that long. I think the mouth is probably going to take me longer. The mouth is like the hardest thing for me to rig. I hate rigging mouths. I just do. They can either look really good or really dumb. So we will see how the mouth goes. That's like a whole session in of itself. Just like the eyes were its own session, just because like there's so much that go into the eyes. But the eyes and then the eyebrows too. The eyebrows take time to do a little bit. Eyebrows are easy though. But I'm excited to do the physics. The physics make it shine. The physics are where it's at. The only physics I have done is the eyes. Unfortunately, I have not completed any of these physics yet. I'm excited. I'm super stoked to do this. I'm super excited. But yeah, hopefully, I'm hoping the person that I'm making this for like really loves it. Like I said, the only thing I haven't really made for her, I was supposed to make a cowboy hat for her. And unfortunately, like I hadn't had time to make the cowboy hat. She does Red Dead Redemption. She streams Red Dead Redemption. So like it would be cool to have like a little cowboy hat for her to wear. But that's going to be a toggle. I think I'm not going to do a whole lot of toggles because this is a free model. I'm not getting paid for this model. When I initially agreed to do it, I was working on animating a lot and I was giving away a lot of free animations. And this was one I had offered up as a free animation. And there's just a lot of work, especially like as a content creator. They're just a lot of work. I'm really sure they will. It looks really good. Thank you. Thank you. You know, this is the second time I've made a model for somebody. I made another model for someone else and I loved it too. And I'm like, man, that's what the other model that I made for someone else made me want to remake my model of what it is today. So that's why I have my model. But I'm happy. I'm happy with how my model looks now. There's probably a few changes that I want to make. Like I want to give her more outfits. I want to try different things. But I mean, as far as like my model goes, I'm okay with it. I'm okay with sticking with it. I put a lot of time and effort into this model. So I just get really like, man, I make all this. I spend so much time in it. And it's like, man, I wish it was my model, but this is her character. It's not my character whatsoever. So is the other one. The other one was a dragon lady. Like, there were things that I saw that I could have changed with it. And I told her I might remake parts of her model too. But I'm okay. I'm okay with it. This is cute though. I like the Siamese cat fairy idea. I thought that was really cool. Well, guys, I'm sorry, my model's wigging out. Babies get a little restless. We got a lot done today. So I'm probably gonna end stream here and call it a night. Yeah, that's true. Your model does look nice, though. I always love the amount of details it has. Thank you. I've seen some crazy models though, and I'm kind of jealous. Like Mystic Light has a pretty model. Um, who's the Orca VTuber? Sounds good then. Yeah, I'm gonna end stream here in a second. Who's the Orca VTuber? Who am I thinking of? Orca VTuber. Shy Lily. Shy Lily came out with a new model and it is insane. There are so many toggles. It is insane. I am super jealous of some of the models that are out there. That's the only reason I would ever change this model is to upgrade it for some reason. But Shy Lily, yeah, Shy Lily is the one I'm thinking of. I don't know why I couldn't remember her name. She had a new model update and it is crazy. I don't know. I think if I upgrade this model, I want to eventually make a 3D model. And I know nothing about 3D modeling, so it would be a whole experience. I've tried with Vroid Studio, but I didn't like it. So if I were to redo the whole model, I would want to actually make it and make it look good. So that would be a whole learning experience to remake this model. But I'm not gonna be able to keep the baby entertained much longer. So I'm just kind of wrapping this up. I'm letting y'all know, kind of what my thoughts are. There we go. It would make for quite the learning opportunity for me, for sure. I don't know about y'all. I don't know that much about 3D modeling. So it'd be like totally a learning opportunity for me. I love 2D because of so much that you can do with it. I don't think 3D is quite there. I'm gonna be honest, like I think there's so many cool things you can do with 2D modeling that like I mean maybe you could kind of do it with 3D. I just don't. I mean, I guess you could if you're that advanced. If you're like Genshin Impact 3D modeling advanced, sure, it's up there. But like I don't know. I've seen 3D models for VTubing and they're just not. They're not as cool as some of the other models, like some of the 2D models I've seen. And what I love about 2D modeling is there's just so much you can do to a 2D model. I've only practiced a bit of 3D animation on Blender, but prefer 2D far more. I prefer 2D far more. But again, like if there's a really cool, there's a couple really cool 3D VTuber models. And now they came out with this thing that like it tracks your hands. Like you put this thing on your hands and your feet and it tracks everything you do. Like that's really cool. I posted it in my post, so if y'all want to see that, there's a whole like new upgrade to 3D models. But it's like I don't want to say it's expensive. Like relative, it's not that expensive, but it's like $300 or $400 US, which is expensive to me. But like in relation to it actually being an upgrade, it's not that bad. I mean, you're getting new equipment essentially. But I also want to announce too, like I'm making a new video if y'all are interested. I'm actually gonna be drawing Mega Raichu, but I'm gonna draw Mega Raichu as basically like a girl or an anime girl. I'm in the works of making that. I'm excited. I've only started on Mega Raichu X, so I don't know if I'm gonna make that as one video and then do Raichu Y. I wanted to try at least Raichu X first before I do Raichu Y. That is expensive. Once you can afford it, you might find it's worth it in the long run. I think for equipment, it's not expensive. Like if you're getting a whole upgrade to a 3D model and it tracks your model, it's expensive in relation to it's just very expensive in general, but as a thing, it's expensive. But like as a product, I don't think it's that expensive. I think they could charge way more. Mega Raichu, yes, I am making a video on it, and I'm excited. And I still have a few projects I do have to finish, but that's one that I'm excited about is Mega Raichu. But well, guys, I'm probably gonna end stream here. I'm glad I got to stream today. If I have time, I'm gonna try to stream tomorrow morning. And if I have time to do that, I want to finish up the rigging, at least majority of it tomorrow. Maybe if I get it done, I can test it and show y'all how it turns out. Sometimes the testing can show you things that you don't normally see in rigging, which is also frustrating. So yeah, you can like get done with the whole rigging and then try to test your model and it like does something whack. So like that's always frustrating because you're like, ugh, I gotta go back and figure out where this is. But other than that, like that's always also the fun part to like see it come alive. So I'm excited to see it or try it out. But well, thank you for joining, Amari, and I appreciate you. You guys have a good night and take care, and thank you for joining.